Every once in a while you see these guys flying around. I'm always like, that takes, some guts.
Well, you know who has guts here at AZAM? Ty Brennan's got guts. He's at Extreme Sport Paramotoring School, and I think you could do this. Do you think you could do this?
Maybe if the wind wasn't so gusty. I was like, maybe if it was nice and calm, I'd give it a try, but it is a little breezy out here. I think I'm too much of a beginner to try this. But Jeff, this is your school. Let's give kind of a little background on how you started this.
Sure. Well, actually, I started off actually in the Valley. My wife and I came to high school here, and parents drug us here, and went into the military, became a T-37 instructor pilot, was stationed at Williams Air Force Base, is down the road there, and then the military took us away. Then fast forward, I flew T-37s for 8 years, U-2s. I was a U-2 instructor pilot for 6 years, and then started flying for Southwest Airlines. I've been with them over 24 years. Nice. But anyway, I ended up in Texas, and through like watching YouTube videos, I saw this thing called paramotoring. Yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is pretty cool. And looking at a place called Aviator PPG in Florida, looking at their background, one of the guys was like a retired Coast Guard pilot, Travis Burns, and these guys, and I felt drawn to them because they were a new school. They were starting out, getting a lot of students, and I had questions. Like, for instance, like with all of my background in the military, I did computer-based training, syllabus development, and I felt like maybe I have something to offer. Sure. And how are they doing this? Yeah. So I reached out to them, and they put me in touch with a guy by the name of Ron Turan at Lone Star Paramotor in Texas. I immediately went out to see him, and we saw guys out kiting on the field, and I'm like, no, I got to try this. It is so cool. And so, yeah, so I want to be in the next class, and immediately I said, I want to be an instructor. And so I started working on my ratings and going from there. So I worked with Ron at Lone Star in Austin, Texas for many years. Wow. And then all of our kids went through various events. Our 4 children, they all went to Gilbert High School. So they're all here, grandkids are here. So about coming up on 5 years ago, wife informed me that it was time to move back to Arizona.
So here you are.
So here we are.
And you started the school here. Yes. And so we're seeing Jared out here. He is actually one of your students, one of your kind of star pupils, right?
He was one of my first students, and immediately I met him. I'm like, this guy's amazing. He's picking it right up, and his attitude and is amazing. And I knew I needed help. And I said, do you want to be an instructor? He's like, I'm in. I am all in.
So we got about a minute left. So walk me through what Jared is doing, because this is kind of how you begin. Exactly. This is where you're not actually hooked up to anything, but you're learning to feel the wind, right?
You have to learn how to control the kite, because we have 2 different launch techniques. One is what we call a forward that we do in low winds. Right now we've got strong winds, so he's doing what's called reverse kiting, because it's easier to control the wing under strong conditions. So if he had a motor on his back, to think it'd flip him over on his back, but he can control the wing.
He's working hard.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of work. It's like doing sled drills, doing training. But if he had a motor on his back right now, he could, once the wing is up and stable, he could spin around full power and he'd be off into the air.
All right, we've got about 30 seconds left. You are opening this up to anybody. Anybody can learn how to do this. You don't have to be you don't have to be a licensed pilot. Anybody can come out here and join, right?
Yes, we've trained kids as early as 12 years old, as long as they're physically and mentally got their game together. Last guy, I trained, bought him some gear. He is 75.
Wow.
And like I say, if your knees are blown or something, maybe foot launch is not for you, but that's what the trikes are for. I mean, these are both tandem trikes, but we fly these solo, so you can fly a trike, and you can literally fly up until your 80s.
All right, so coming up, we're going to be learning some more. Can I give that a try, you think?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, maybe we'll try that. That's the plan. Anyway, all right, we'll see if I can give this a try. I mean, I've been watching Jared. I mean, that is impressive how he's keeping that kite in the air. Look how fast he's moving his hands, moving with the wind. So
it's a good day for it, though, because of the wind, right? You want a little bit more wind.
Yeah, Mother Nature is definitely helping a little bit today. That is for sure.
Look at his shimmy with like his feet.
Yeah, nice smooth wind.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, look who's a desert aviator.
Wow. Hello, Ty.
Wow. It's a new title.
Good morning, you guys. Yeah, I like that, right? Ty Brennan, Desert Aviator. We're having so much fun out here. We are learning about paramotoring with my new friend Jeff. So Jeff, we kind of saw Jared kind of using the what do you call that? A kiter parachute. The wing. Okay. But this is kind of the mechanism that you would use if you're going solo, right?
Correct. This is a foot launch paramotor. You wear it like a backpack, carry straps, get all strapped in, leg straps, and weighs just under 50 pounds. Has a 185cc 2-stroke motor. Just fill it up with weed eater gas, essentially, pump gas. and you can fly for about 2 hours.
Okay, real quick. Where's your fuel gauge so you know?
Does not have one,
Oh, Jeff!
but usually what people do is you can take a mirror and like put it on your throttle so you can look back. Some guys,
Really?
Oh yeah, some guys will take their phone and So yeah, you basically put more gas in than you think you need,
Okay.
and you're good to go.
But I guess if things go wrong, you've got a parachute over your head.
Yeah, exactly. The motor is just kind of a nice to have thing.
All right, let's go talk about this one because this is kind of the same idea, but this one is tandem, right?
That is correct. We can take 2 people up on this. We have an FAA exemption to take 2 people up, since normally FAR 103 is just single seat. So we do your very first flight will be in the tandem, so we can kind of teach you the ropes and any issues there. But you can also fly these single seats, so you can either foot launch or do a trike if maybe you got a bad knee or something. In fact, one of the organizations I work with is Resurgence PPG. We've trained disabled vets.
Wow.
For years. We've single leg, double leg amputees. We can foot launch these guys.
Wow.
They're incredibly inspirational.
That's cool.
But another guy, JJ, he's one of our local guys. He started off a foot launch. He actually has a prosthetic leg, and then he converted his paramotor to work as a trike. So he does mostly foot launch now. I mean, work with a trike. A trike is a lot of fun. It's a little different. It's kind of a different sensation. The purists love foot launch, but there are aspects of flying a trike that are all a lot of fun too.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, it's kind of more airplane-like.
All right, so Jeff, you've got me harnessed up because we are going to try what Jared is doing over here, right? I'm a little nervous, I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
I've been watching him work hard over here. He's sweating bullets. I mean, what exactly do I need to be learning here?
Well, basically, we talked about the wing is your dance partner. The wing's got a lot of power, so we'll get behind Jared here.
Okay.
So we're going to have him bring the wing down. So he's going to pull brake, bring the wing down, and then he's going to unclip. So he's stowing the brake so we can...
Jared, do you have faith that I can do this?
I do.
Now, how long have you been doing this now?
Like 2.5 years.
Really? And you just fell in love and now you're going to become an instructor working with Jeff?
Correct.
That's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, he's been doing this for a long time. Okay, so
All right, here we go. Pressure's on, Jeff.
basically we need to make sure the lines are clear, so not twisted. So these are called the A's. These are on top.
Okay.
And so when we have to, since we're doing reverse, the lines are straight now. So if we were clipping in straight, we'd do that.
Okay.
So we're gonna do what we call flip, and then clip. So we're gonna clip in here. Okay.
All right. Jeff, while you're doing that, I'm just going to dial back in so I can hear what's happening in the world real quick. Hold on. Sorry, this happens on live TV. All right, we're good.
Okay, so now what you're going to do is reach down and you're going to take one of the brakes in each hand.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to put this in here.
There you go.
Okay, here we got 1 minute, Jeff. Do you think I can do this in 1 minute?
You can do it. Okay, now we take, so basically take this, hold those in your right hand.
Oh, right. Okay, this one goes in left.
No, keep that in there.
Oh, that one, this one,
Hold
this
it.
one here?
Nope.
No.
Keep that brake,
Oh,
keep
this
the
one
brake.
goes in here.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Okay,
I'm a
now
quick
hold the
learner.
arms out straight.
Okay, arms out
Hold
straight.
And then just kind of hold that up and just kind of rock it up.
Oh, whoa.
Pull right brake, pull right brake. There you go.
Oh, we got it. Oh, look, we're going.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hands up high.
Oh, hands up high. Oh, shit.
You're overcorrecting.
Well, you know
Almost
what? For a
had it.
beginner, it wasn't too bad.
No, do it again. You got it. You got it.
Jeff,
Actually, not
Jeff,
bad.
we've got
around.
30 seconds. If folks want to get in touch with you, how do they do that?
Jeff at aviators.com is my email, and they can look on there and they'll find phone number and contact information.
All right.
So yeah.
Great
Jeff,
job, Ty.
thank you so much.
Good job.
I thought
buddy.
I was going to take off, you guys, with that win.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to fly back to the valley.
That would have been great
All right,
live
you guys,
TV.
have a great day. We will see you back here tomorrow. That was awesome. Thanks, Jeff. I was like,